Hi everyone, welcome all of you to this online webinar. I'm sure by now all of you must have understood that this webinar is about stock market and trading. So to tell you about this webinar, this 60 minutes of webinar is going to be a game changer as far as your journey in stock market trading is concerned. And by the end of this webinar, you'll all find a solution to all your trading related issues. And let me assure you, if you can adopt this solution in your trading, you will never ever experience failure in stock market throughout your lifetime. But then during this session, if you come across any doubts, please make a note of it. At the end, we will definitely discuss. But let us keep this session a bit more interactive, because the more you interact, the more you participate, the more you're going to benefit from it. All right. So let us begin this webinar. Now, first of all, I have a very basic question to ask you people. The question here is, why do you want to trade in stock market? What is the reason? What is that you want to achieve by trading in stock market? I'm sure there are many experienced traders, many beginners watching this session. So what is your reason to trade in this stock market? Well, we are all here for only one reason, and that is to earn money, isn't it? Is there any other reason than this? But then, don't you think that this is very normal, because stock market is designed for people to trade and earn money? We are all here to trade and earn money. So if trading in stock market is very normal, if earning money in stock market is very normal, tell me, what is abnormal in stock market? Well, let me tell you, not being able to earn money is what is abnormal in stock market. Do you all agree? Is this correct? Everyone comes here to trade and earn money, but if you're not able to do that, if you're not able to achieve it, then that is what is abnormal. So today, my friends, in this webinar, you will understand the different ways through which you may experience failure in stock market. You'll also understand how to overcome all these hurdles to start earning consistently. Through this today, you will know how to trade without technical tension, fundamental confusion, or advisory stress. And then by the end, as I told you, you'll all find a solution, but along with that, you'll also discover how to trade by watching the market and how to trade without watching the market as well. Because there are many of you who are ready to get into full-time trading. And there are those who don't have time, but still you want to trade to earn some extra income. Now, how to do that? All these things you're going to understand. But I hope all of you will agree with me when I say stock market is the only business where the market goes up, you can make profits. The market comes down, you can still make profits. And this is the ultimate stage to earn huge money. There is no bigger platform than this. Do you all agree? But the point here is, first of all, you have to realize, you have to understand that this is a business, true, clean, legal business like any other business on this planet. Until you realize this, until you treat this as a business, until you do business here, it is very difficult to progress. So today, let us quickly understand this business. First of all, in this business, we have different participants. As we have beginners, semi-professionals, we have professionals, and I'm sure all these three categories of people are watching this session. And when it comes to trading, there are different products available for you to trade. You can trade in equities, the company shares. You can trade in derivatives like futures and options. You can trade in commodities, currencies. There is a big list of scripts under this, but then these are the four major categories. You can choose anyone, start trading and start earning. But then when it comes to trading, there are again different types of traders here. There are those who want to do day trading, because these are the people who want quick profits. They do multiple trades on any given day. There are positional traders, people who buy some stock today. They wait for a few days or a week or a month, and then they sell it. And at last, we have investors, people who buy some stock today. They stay invested for a year or more than a year, and then they sell it. I'm sure by now all of you must have associated yourself with any one of this category, isn't it? Well, whichever category you belong to. When it comes to trading, how are you going to trade? On what basis will you trade? How do you decide whether to buy or whether to sell a given stock at any given price? How are people trading in stock market? When you start thinking in these lines, you'll understand if there are 10,000 people trading in stock market, now out of them at least 9,900 people will be following all these things to trade. Is this true? Do you all agree? But in spite of following all these things, what is the end result? This is the reason I asked you in the beginning of the session, why do you want to trade in stock market? Now, many of you said it is to earn money. Right? Now, are you able to earn money following all these things? That's the question you have to answer yourself. Anyway, these days, there are many people who believe it is a technical analysis through which you can analyze, predict the price movement. So people keep analyzing indicators like open interest, volumes. There are charts, softwares. In that, there are thousands of indicators like RSI, moving average, you name them. There is a big list. But in spite of following all these things, what is the end result? Now, I'm definitely not talking about earning 1 or 2 trades profit, because I'm sure anyone would have earned it. But when I'm talking about profits, I'm talking about consistent profits. Anyone who's able to earn profits year after year, now you are a successful trader. Is it not? Is that happening following all these things? That is for you to think. But if it is not happening, don't you think it is a waste of time? There are those who believe it is a fundamental analysis through which they can analyze. So people keep analyzing financial statements, financial ratios. What is the end result? Majority people today believe in advisory, like tips and calls, stockbrokers advise. Why do you think a stockbroker has to advise you? It is because they want more business. The more you trade, the more business they are going to get. But you have to decide whether you want to trade for them to make business or whether you want to trade for you to make profits. And at last, there is one more category of people who believe it is a stop loss that is going to save your day. Even in this webinar, people keep asking me about stop loss. Do you talk about stop loss? Well, you read this article on the screen, you will understand even the exchange does not assure you on stop loss. The more people ask me, it looks as if these people have made up their mind that they are going to lose their money. Now, how to reduce their losses? Now, that is what they are planning for. Isn't it? Anyways, these are all the things majority people are following. But in spite of following all these things, when you're trading using all these things, there is only one thing majority people are experiencing, and that is confusion. Confusion about the market movement. People are absolutely confused. Will the price increase? Will the price decrease? Am I right? There are those people who are so very confident, they say, whenever I buy, the price will go down. Whenever I sell, the price goes up. This is the truth, my friends. The fact is, majority people are experiencing pain. They've lost because of wrong advice. They've lost because of unexpected market crash. They're worried, saying that there is no proper guidelines or advice. That is the reason they have not been able to earn. And there are those who are always hurt, thinking that in spite of spending so much time and efforts every day, they have to walk back home not having earned any money, not even able to fulfill their family needs. There's the emotional roller coaster of thought process that people are going through today in stock market. Do you all agree? Is this true? But today, if any one of you is thinking in the same lines, let me warn you, this is a very dangerous thought process. This thought itself can destroy your life. It can push you to depression. It can lead you to developing a failure mindset. But rather than thinking all these things, if you can think a bit more practical, you'll start finding solutions. Now, first of all, if you have incurred minus in your trading, it means somebody else must have made profits. This much are you aware? Out of all the millions of people trading in stock market, what is your opinion? What percentage of people are making profits? What percentage of people are losing money? What do you have to say? Well, today, whether you people like it or not, the fact here is majority people are only losing money in stock market. Only a small percentage of people are making profits. And this is a fact. But then we also saw in the beginning of the session what majority people are following. We saw the big list. And now we are also saying that majority people are only losing money. So what did you understand by this? You must have understood by now that as long as you keep following all those things that you saw in the list, you will be part of this majority group. But today you are here to think a bit more practical. You are here to find a solution. So you have to think now, who's making money? Who are these people? So if you ask me, let me tell you, these are all the professional traders. Now we call them as professional traders because their profession is profit making. They know how to make only profits in stock market year after year, and that is the reason we call them as professionals. But then today, do you come under this category? That is a big question. Today, my friends, you are all here to take one very serious decision, and that is, do you want to be part of this 95% category of people who always lose their money? Or do you want to be part of the 5% category of people who always make profits? This is the decision that you are here to take. But if you have decided that, yes, I want to be part of the 5% category, now the question is how? What is that you are supposed to do? What is it you are supposed to learn? Well, let me tell you, for this, there is one basic understanding that you must have about this business. It's not recorded, Mr. Abhishek. It is live. I am live. All right. So one basic understanding here is, for you to trade and earn money, there are just two things for you to learn, and that is right entry and right exit. When to buy and when to sell is all that one has to learn. Anyone who has learned it, anyone who has mastered it, now you are a successful trader. But apart from this, if you're trying to learn anything else, then I think you're wasting your time. But then today, if you ask me, is there a way to this? Then let me tell you, there is a way. But I'll also say that there is only one way. And for that, you have to become a dynamic superpower trader. Now, what is this dynamic superpower trading? Dynamic superpower trading means you as a trader must have these qualities. You must develop these trading skills. So when I say qualities, I mean to say that you must have awareness of practical realities of trading. When you sit there to trade, what are all the things that you're going to experience, whether it is related to price movement or whether it is related to your mindset or anything else? You must have awareness of this. Reading books and coming to stock market is not going to help you. All right? And then when you're trading out there, you must first remove all the negative thought process. If any one of you has a fear of losing money, let me tell you, you are in the wrong business in the first place. And when you're trading out there, if you're experiencing confusion, stress, fear, panic, these are all the indication that you will only see failure in this business. To achieve success, you have to trade in a very relaxed way, effortless way. The day you trade in a relaxed way, that is the day you will start seeing money flowing in your life. And to become a successful trader, you should also learn to trade in any different market conditions. First of all, you have to know market conditions keep changing. Price does not move in a similar way every time. There are varieties of price movement. In any different market condition, for you should know how to, when to enter, when to exit. Am I right? When there is a sudden crash, you should know how to trade to make profits. If there is a big rally, you should know how to trade to make profits. Many times the price opens with a gap up or a gap down. You should know how to trade and make profits. Right? So these are all the multiple market conditions where you have to learn when to buy and when to sell. Anyone who has mastered it, now you are a dynamic superpower trader. But anyone who doesn't even have awareness of this, you are in the wrong business. But today you don't have to worry, because there is a solution for all these things, and there is a ready-made solution, so that you don't have to waste much time learning all these things. Straight away you can get started and start trading, start earning. So this solution is what we call it as dynamic live. Now what is this dynamic live? Dynamic live, it is a tool, it is a software. So very sorry. It is the first ever stock market intelligence of the world. Now what it can do here is it can automatically identify the right entry and right exit for you. When to buy and when to sell, this tool is going to tell you automatically. This is something very unique. But then of course, when I said software, now some of you may be thinking, all right, now one more software has come. Anyways, there are thousands of software. There are so many softwares which you can freely download from the internet. When this is a reality, then why should someone follow this dynamic live? What is so special? What is so unique about this? Well, let me tell you the speciality of this dynamic live. The uniqueness here is it can tell you the right entry and right exit in any different market condition. I mean, based on the market situation, it will tell you when to buy and when to sell. This is something very unique. And above that, it also reveals the insider's trading secret. Now, I know that this is a very big statement to make, but let me explain what is this all about. First of all, this dynamic live is designed based on a very advanced concept called as neural network system. There is a very complex formula that goes behind this dynamic live. But what it can make sure here is yes, Mr. Sudhir, I'm about to show you all those details. So what it can make sure is let there be anything that happens externally. For example, let there be a government policy announcement, economic announcement, corporate result, global market impact, or anything. The impact of all these things will be identified by the dynamic live in advance. To give you some examples, if there is a sudden market crash, before the crash, this tool can tell you to sell. If there is a big gap up, before the gap up, it can tell you to buy. So there are many such examples that I can give you, and this is the reason we say it reveals the insider's trading secret. So today, using this dynamic live, one can trade by watching the market. Now, those of you who want to get into full-time trading, now how to do it the effective way, the result-oriented way, this is what you will achieve. Now, are you all able to see the screen on displayed? Are you all able to hear me? Yes or no? Can you please reply? All right, so let me directly show you this dynamic live itself. Let us see. You can tell me any of your favorite stock. Mr. Sudhir says, please explain with the practical trade example. Yes, I'm about to show you that. You can tell me any of your favorite stock. We can go check it. Let me open this dynamic live. But then let me also ask you, when you're trading out there, what are all the issues that you're facing in your trading? If you can tell me those things, let us see today, is there any practical solution to all these issues in dynamic live? So this is dynamic live. This is how it looks. And as soon as I have opened it, by default, you're able to see Bank Nifty price movement. Now, first of all, whenever the price of any script that you have chosen, if the price increases, decreases, it does all up and down movement, correct? So in these up and down movements, whenever this dynamic live feels that the price of the stock is likely to increase even further, then here in the action, it will be very clearly written as buy long act now. So it means it will directly tell us that buy signal has come, take a long position, act now, buy it immediately. Or similarly, if the price starts coming down, then it will be written as sell short, act now, take a short position. But many times when the price is increasing and if this dynamic live feels that it is a false price movement, then here it will be written as buy signal, wait and buy, or sell signal, wait and sell. So this tool will automatically identify the right entry and right exit, but along with that also the point where you are not supposed to enter, where you are not supposed to exit, even that. But not just that, this is not only about just a buy and sell signal, because as you all know, there are thousands of things available where everything can give you buy and sell signal. Today, even the tips and calls providers will give you the same. Am I right? There is something beyond this. Now, today you all must have seen Bank Nifty. It opened on a, negative note. The price came down initially and then it started moving up and then it again came down, again started reversing. All these up and down movements can be traded using this dynamic live. That is the specialty. All right. Yesterday itself at this point, this dynamic live had told us to buy. Now, first of all, when it comes to trading, you can trade in futures, options, equities, any segment for that matter. But if anyone wants to trade in options, here in this Dynamic method action, it will be very clearly written buy call option now or buy put option now. After it tells you to enter, later it will tell you hold call option. So when to enter, how long to hold, and when to exit, it will be written there exit call option. So you just have to read it and trade. All right. So yesterday at this point, it had written, it was written here as buy call option now. Now it was at around 13:30, 1:30 in the afternoon. The price was at 35,167. Now as soon as we bought it initially, the price came down. But as the price came down today at the opening itself, right at the bottom, there is some signal. Now this signal, we call it as a zigzag caution. Now whenever it appears, it means get ready, the price is likely to reverse. We already had a buy position, so we relaxed. We knew that it is going to go up once again. And then the price started reversing big time. Now as the price started reversing, I'll just change the view so that you can see. As I can show you here, can you see this line bending here? Now whenever this line bends, as the price approaches closer to the line, whenever the line bends, now that is also a signal. You will learn it in our training. We call it as a edge point. Now whenever that happens, that is also an indication that the price can reverse. So right at the stop, we could have exited the trade. Not just that, one could have taken a short. From here, the price completely came down. But as the price came down, again at the bottom, there is some signal telling us that the price can reverse for time being. So each up and down movement, when you start trading, that's when you start making some amazing profits. And especially in futures and options, it becomes even bigger. All right. So these many informations, wherever the price is reversing, before the price reverses, right on top or right at the bottom, there is some signals appearing here. These are all the dynamic system cautions or zigzags, which tells us the price is about to reverse before it happens. That is the reason I told you in the beginning, it reveals the insider's trading secret. Before a major crash, it can tell you to sell like this. So as Mr. Sudhir has asked for Tata Steel, Mr. Ananda has asked for ONGC, TCS, HDFC, let us check them. We'll start with the ONGC. Hold on a second, I've just added it on the screen. So this is ONGC here. In ONGC also, you can see here, first of all, the price went up, it started coming down, but as it started coming down, right at the bottom, there is some signal here. It is telling us that the price can reverse upward. And moreover, the long-term trend of the stock is clearly up. So in this, both the things says long hold, daily long trend, weekly long trend. Both the things says long hold, which it means that long-term trend is up. If anyone has bought the stock, you can hold it. All right. But then there is some major pressure that has started at the stock. right? We call it as a C8 caution. Now for that, if this action says sell short act now, then I will say that don't miss this opportunity. You can go ahead and take a short position, because from there are very likely chances that the price can go down. But until then, since it is still in long hold, there are chances it can bounce back. But you can also see in the reason it is written as sideways nearing sign. This is the one and only tool in the whole world which can identify sideways market, and that too before it starts, right? It is telling us sideways nearing sign. So later when it says sideways start sign, then we know that sideways movement has started. So you have to trade a bit careful. Similarly, let us check Tata Steel. So this is Tata Steel. You can see here in Tata Steel, the price of Tata Steel has managed to come down. Before coming down, you can see the line bending. This is a place one could have sold it. All right. And if you had sold it, it was somewhere at around 12:30 in the afternoon. The price was at 1121 level. And from there, it came down to 101 closing. But then right at the bottom, again, there is a signal, zigzag signal, which says that the price can reverse from here. Be very careful. There are chances the price can reverse from here. All right. But this reversal will be time being, because there is a major pressure in Tata Steel which is trying to push the price down. All right. So on a longer run, it can come down, but then this reversal can be time being. This Tata Steel, TCS. But then if you want to trade in options, you can see it says stay tuned for next trade, which means there is no clear trading opportunity as of now. So please wait. So whenever there is a clear opportunity, here itself it will be written as buy call option or buy put option. That's when you can go ahead and do the trade. But when it comes to trading in options, there is another important thing that you have to know, and that is to select the right strike price. Which strike price will you trade? Today, even the right strike price is automatically identified by the dynamic line. So whenever it tells you buy call option, you can come look at this pyramid pointing upward, pick one number out of these three, that is your right strike price. Similarly, if it says buy put option, then look at this pyramid pointing downward, pick one number out of these three, that is your right strike price. So even the strike price is mentioned. So let us check TCS. So this is TCS. In TCS, you can see here, as the price kept on increasing, right at the top, there is an indication. This we call it as dynamic system caution, saying us that the price can go down. And from here, there's a point where it told us to sell. All right. Now, if anyone has sold it, you can hold your short position. There are chances it can come down a bit further. All right. But then, and you can see in this for options, it says get ready to buy put option. So if anyone is yet to do the trade, wait for tomorrow. Once it confirms here, buy put option now, that is when you can go ahead and do the trade. All right. But until it tells us here, buy call option or buy put option, until then we have to wait. We shouldn't be in a hurry to jump in to do any trades. All right. Just relax and wait. But anyways, TCS, the long-term trend is up. If you have bought the stock for investment purpose, you can hold it. If it is for trading purpose, then this is likely to come down a bit further. Anyways, this is HDFC. In HDFC, you can see here, the price of the stock has been coming down, but right at the bottom, there are some indications. It is still in long hold. It says hold call option. It has told us to buy call option somewhere here. After that, the price has actually come down by 30 points, but still it is telling us to hold the call option. It is because very soon the price is going to go up. That is the reason it is asking us to hold. completely in a uptrend. There is absolutely nothing to stop it. All right. If you are holding long, then just hold on to it. So this is how this dynamic life gives us information. Today, if anyone can follow this and start trading, what kind of benefits you can achieve, let me show you. Now this is ICICI Bank options trading, wherein a lakh rupees capital has increased to almost 8,71,000 in a matter of just 12 trades. Now all that we have done here is whenever it told us to buy, we bought. Whenever it told us to sell, we sold. I mean, when it tells us to buy, we buy a call option. When it tells us to sell, we buy a put option. Wherever it says the price can reverse, these are the places where we have secured our profits. That is all that we have done. And just by doing this, the capital has grown. What else do we want? That is all that you need, isn't it? Not just this in stocks, even in index like Nifty, you can see a 50,000 rupees capital has increased to 2,72,000. Almost more than 400% returns on your capital in just 17 trades. So these are the kind of benefits one can achieve. Today, the major advantage here is trading futures and options has been made absolutely effortless. Anyone can trade. Even if you are a beginner, you will be able to trade, because your job is only to place orders. When to enter, how long to hold, when to exit, complete information the tool will tell you. And for options trading, it also tells you the strike price. What better? So there is a reason it is also told even the slightest move in the market does not go unmarked by dynamic live, which means let there be a small up and down movement or let there be a major up and down movement, each and every movement this tool is able to identify it automatically. When a tool itself can do this much, now what is our job? Our job is only to place orders, start trading and start earning, isn't it? So something extraordinary like this, a magnificent software, a tool like this, what could be its price? Think in these lines. But then today, to make sure that every trader can reap the benefit of this dynamic life, to make sure every one of you watching this session can first understand the benefit of this dynamic life, for the first time ever in the last 13 years, the management of this company called Dowman Group, they have come up with a very big special offer. And the offer here is, today you can get your hands on this dynamic life by investing just 12,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month. All right, wherein you can open it, run it in the live market, observe your favorite stocks, how it works. It is a matter of a trade or two for you to gain back this investment that you have made. And there are many people who have been requesting us for trial. Now, all your requests has been answered with the special offer here. But then this offer is valid only for the first month subscription. Now, those of you subscribing this for the first time, only you will be able to get this offer. And it is also valid only for a limited period of time. So today, if any one of you is interested to jump into this revolution, start trading and start earning, then here is the link that I've texted on the chat. Just click on this link and you will be able to subscribe this offer right away. So once you subscribe this, you will get a mail from our technical team. They will take a remote access of your computer and they will install this software onto your computer today itself, right now, right today. But then to tell you about Dynamic Live, it all started a decade back with the 1.1 version. And from there, multiple versions came. And today we have the latest Dynamic version 3.1, which is actually priced at 4,39,000 rupees plus GST for a 12-month subscription. But today, the same Dynamic Live, the latest version, you are able to get it at just 12,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month. So this is a big benefit. But then once you subscribe this, along with this, there are many other free bonus that you will get. Now, what are all the free bonus? Let me explain. But before that, let me also tell you, now who is the person who designed all these things? So the name of this person is Mr. Ravi Chandra. He has more than 27 plus years of experience in stock market. And he's not just a trader, he's also a magician. He's an author, he's a founder of 2 well-known NGOs. And today, he is also a member of India's esteemed exchange. So right in the beginning, he first designed one of the ultimate tool called as a dynamic system. So for more than a decade, he's been training people on how to make only profits in stock market even while you sleep. Now this may sound very strange to many of you, but then it is definitely possible. All right, but for that you have to learn how to trade without watching the market. And that is possible using this dynamic system. So let me show you this dynamic system. If you want to check any of your other favorite stocks, you can tell me. We will check it in this dynamic system. Now, the biggest benefit of dynamic system is it gives us right entry and right exit automatically. So you don't have to waste your time doing any research or analysis. You just have to follow what it says. And the other major benefit here is it gives us signals and information one day in advance. So those of you who don't have time, if you can spend hardly 10-15 minutes of your leisure time today, you can plan for tomorrow's trading today itself. So let me show you some stock like let us take this example of HDFC. Let's see what is happening in HDFC. Now this is HDFC, and I've added some of the most important studies inside this dynamic system. As you can see, the price of HDFC coming down. This tool had told us to sell. Today, one could have definitely taken a short position in this stock. And after taking a short position tomorrow, be very careful. As the price comes closer to this 2,528, that is where the price can start reversing. So if you have taken a short position, you should be ready to secure your profits right there. And especially if you have taken a put option, try to secure your profits, lock your profits if it reaches 2,528. Now, how to use this very effectively, you will learn it in our training. But not just this, along with this chart, you will also get a report in this. This report, we call it as a detailed dynamic report. So what this report does here is it gives us these values. All right, there are so many numbers, but then you don't have to worry. Your job is to just note down these 4 numbers every day. It is a matter of a minute or two that you have to know for you to note down this, isn't it? But once you note down these 4 numbers, using these 4 numbers, how to trade, when to buy or when to sell, the complete detail will be explained. There is a very defined process, a method that will be taught to you in the training. If you can follow this method and if you can simply blindly trade, that itself is more than enough. And when you do that, and that to these details, you are getting it today itself or tomorrow's trading. Right? I told you for tomorrow, if the price reaches 5258, be ready to exit your short position early. This we saw it today itself. So with this preparation, tomorrow, whatever we have planned today, we just have to implement it as it is. That is how one can trade in a very relaxed way, that too without watching the market. You don't have to sit and watch it from morning 9:15 to 3:30. When you do that, what kind of benefits one can achieve, let me show you. Now, there's Nifty trading wherein a 5 lakh rupees capital has increased to 6,18,000 in a matter of just 4 trades. Now, all that one had to do here is simply follow whatever the tool tells you to do, whatever as per the method that has been trained upon. Based on that, just keep trading. Now, it is from 21st September 2020 till 6th November 2020. If you take it till date, it is more than 100% returns on your capital already. The same rules can also be followed to trade in options. But of course, you will have to trade in monthly options using this. If you want to trade in weekly options, then you have to use the dynamic light, which we saw earlier. Anyways, not just in index, even in stocks, one can trade like Reliance. You can see a 10 lakh rupees capital has increased to 13 lakh rupees in a matter of 4 trades. Same way, even in commodities like zinc, a capital of 5 lakh rupees has increased to 11 lakh 30,000 in a matter of just 2 trades. Now, these are the kind of benefits one can start earning provided you follow it just as it is told, and that too without watching the market. So if anyone wants to trade like this, if anyone wants to earn like this, then you can definitely subscribe dynamic system. So the actual price of this dynamic system is 2,99,000 plus GST for a lifetime subscription. But then today you get an offer that is 13 years old price at just 95,000 rupees plus GST for lifetime. In this you get all the stocks and index traded under NSE. You can trade in futures, options. You can also trade in equities for long-term and short-term investment. But then the big announcement today here is you don't even have to pay 95,000. You can get it absolutely free as a bonus with Dynamic Live. So those of you subscribing this Dynamic Live 1 month offer, that is 12,000 plus GST. Here you will get Dynamic Live for 1 month, but along with that you will also get this Dynamic System free as a bonus for 1 month. To tell you about Dynamic System, there are these multiple packages. I just showed you one of them, that is NSE all stocks package. This is the one that you're going to get it free for 1 month. But then there is future stocks also. If anyone wants to trade only in the future stocks, there is a different package. If anyone wants to trade only in index, there is a different package. Anyone wants to trade in commodities, there are 4 different packages. You can choose any one, start trading and start earning year after year. And you can subscribe this for lifetime. So these are all some of the revolutionary tools that Mr. Ravichandran has designed. But then today, once you subscribe, there are many other free bonus. One of the major one is you will also be able to attend a 1-day online workshop organized on 13th June 2021. That is the coming Sunday. It starts at 11:30 in the morning. My name is Santosh. I will be the one who will be training you on this day. So in this workshop, what are all the things that you're going to learn? Let me give you a quick recap. Now, first of all, you will learn it right from the basics. So even if you're a beginner, you don't have to worry. Right from the basics of stock market, you're going to learn. All right. And then those of you who don't have time, by spending hardly 10 to 15 minutes of your leisure time every day, how to trade and earn, either in futures or in options or even in the equities, this you're going to learn. And those of you who want to get into full-time trading, now how to do it using Dynamic Live, this you're going to learn. And how to trade in any different market conditions, whether it is a major crash or a rally or any, during quarterly results, news and events. In any situation, how to trade and make profits. You will learn through this. You will also know how to earn a minimum of 283% returns in options every 30 days, the same returns in futures every 8 to 12 weeks. So this is not an ordinary training program, my friends, where you learn technicals, fundamentals, chart patterns, price actions. No, nothing. There is only one thing that you're going to learn, that is how to trade and how to make only profits in stock market. So the larger picture is you will learn the right way to invest for long term, the right way to trade stock futures, index futures and options. And this training will be divided into 3 different sessions. Each session will be for 1 hour duration. Even due to any emergency, if you are not able to attend any one session, you don't have to worry. Every session is video recorded. Within the next 24 hours, you will get access to all these videos. But then this training is not something new. We've been doing this training for the last 13 years. More than 13,000 plus people have joined this revolution, and many of them have achieved some extraordinary results. And this workshop, you can use it in multiple ways to trade. That is from entry-level trading to expert-level trading. Now, why I say this is there are many people who say, they want to, is it easy? Will I be able to learn? If you want something very easy, then you can follow the entry-level trading method. But if you're ready to dedicate, put some efforts in learning, then you can definitely follow the expert-level trading method as well. But all these things will be taught upon on the training. Whichever is easy for you, start following that and start trading. But for you to get these benefits, you have to subscribe, and you have to subscribe right now. But once you subscribe, to make sure that all of you earn profits, to handhold you initially until you start learning. Every day, Monday to Friday morning 8:30, we organize this pre-market session. Wherein we discuss what is the plan for today's trading, whether it is Nifty, Bank Nifty, what is the plan? Even if you want to trade in any stocks, what is the plan? So whatever plan we discuss, if you can simply note it down and implement it as it is in the live market, that itself is more than enough. And if you can go through the session for 1 week, and if you can implement it as it is, let me tell you, you could have earned more profits than what you have invested on this program. Not just this, every weekend we also organize this weekly dynamic members meet, where we discuss what all happened during this week, what kind of profits one could have earned. Let us see how many of you have earned similar profits. If anyone did not, let us also see what went wrong, what are all the issues that you're facing in your trading. We are ready to discuss everything practically so that we can make sure that you earn consistent profits. But then, of course, you have to take the first step. But not just this, you will also get access to our members area in our website, wherein you will get access to all the training videos, which you can go watch at any time, any number of times. So these are all the benefits that you get just by subscribing this one single special offer, along with both the tools. All right. But then, as I told you, the first month, there's the offer for first month subscription. But from second month, what will happen? Let me explain. First of all, I told you the original price of this dynamic live is 4,39,000 plus GST for a 12-month subscription. But today, the same tool, you will get it in different offers. Let me show you. Instead of paying 4,39,000, you can invest just 1,23,000 plus GST to get this dynamic live for one entire year. You will also get dynamic system, 95,000 rupees worth the dynamic system free as a bonus for lifetime. All right. And there is a 6 months plan at 72,000 plus GST. You get dynamic live for 6 months. You also get dynamic system free for 1 year. A 3 months plan at 42,000 plus GST. You get both these tools for 3 months. A 1 month plan at 16,500 plus GST. You get both these tools for 1 month. So these are all the 4 different plans. You can opt for any one of these plans from the second month onwards. But for the first month, you get it at just 12,000 rupees plus GST. All right. So these are all the offers. Anyone who's interested, you can quickly click on the link. You can subscribe it right away. But once you subscribe, what are all the things that you're going to get? Let me give you a quick recap. First of all, you'll get these 2 tools, Dynamic Live and Dynamic System, both installed on a computer. You will be able to attend the pre-market session from tomorrow, where we discuss the next action plan. You'll get access to all the training videos. And you'll also be able to attend the 1-day online workshop. We call it the Dynamic Superpower Trading Workshop. But not just this, by subscribing today, the other benefit is you'll get all these things right now, but then your subscription count will start only from Monday. All right. Now, those of you who have subscribed, you can get it installed right away. You will get a mail from our technical team. Please reply to that. But after installation, they will also send you another mail where there are 5 different training videos, which you have to watch at least once or twice before you come to the workshop. Now, these videos talks about the basics of the basics. Watch it twice at least before you come to the workshop. All right. So these are all the benefits. This is all about today's webinar, my friends. Anyone who's interested, you can click on the link to subscribe. But if you have any questions or doubts, you can definitely ask me right now. Get all your doubts clarified, and then you can decide. But there are those who also say that I want to see how it works in the live market. If you want to really see how it works in the live market and then decide, then tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. we have a similar webinar wherein you can come and join. You can see how it works in the live market, and then you can decide. Any questions or doubts? Anyone else? If you want to check any of your other favorite stocks, you can tell me, we can check it. Let me open this dynamic live. You can see here there's a Z Entertainment Limited. The price of the stock coming down sharply, and before that, right at the top, it has given us a signal that it is going to go down. All right. So tomorrow, if the price comes down a bit further, and if it says sell short act now, I'm telling you this is a very good trade to get in. Mr. Giri says lifetime available. Dynamic system is available for lifetime, Mr. Giri. If you want to subscribe dynamic system, as I showed you, there is an index package, derivative package, NSE cash package. Using that, you can trade in stocks, index, futures, options, long-term, short-term, positional, option, everything. All right, that you can subscribe it for lifetime. But this dynamic live, you don't get it for lifetime. It is subscription based because there is live data also included in this. All right. So the price, whatever that I told you, it includes the data also. So you don't have to pay separately for the data. So that is the reason it is subscription based. Mr. Jasmine wants to check South Indian Bank as per dynamic system. Let us check. Well, the South Indian Bank, as you can see, Mr. Jasmine, the price goes up, and it has reached a very critical point, and from where it has started coming down. So whatever buy position that we took, we would have exited today. Now, if the price trades below that range for sell below value tomorrow, we can take a short position also. But if it starts going up again, don't buy this immediately. Wait until it clearly closes above this mid trend, because it is an in-between trend, neither in uptrend nor in a downtrend. Any other questions? Anyone else? Now, if anyone wants to join the live session tomorrow, then you can use the same link to come and join the session. All right. And if anyone wants to have a one-on-one interaction, then you can also call us, contact us at these numbers. The support team, they will assist you, they will guide you, they'll clarify your doubts, and then you can decide. All right, then looks like there are no more doubts. So anyways, gentlemen, thank you all for joining today's session. Wish you all a happy trading. Now, those of you who have subscribed, welcome to the Dynamic family. See you tomorrow in the pre-market session at 8:30. But until then, good night to all of you. Thank you again for joining this session.